The unseen scars, PTSD, CPTSD, and TBI. We all know the horrors of war. We see the physical wounds. But what about the invisible ones? PTSD, CPTSD, and TBI are the silent enemies that follow soldiers home. They are the nightmares that haunt their sleep. They are the triggers that turn everyday life into a minefield of anxiety and fear. PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, can develop after a terrifying event. CPTSD, or complex PTSD, is even more insidious. It stems from prolonged exposure to trauma. Think of prisoners of war or victims of child abuse. Then we have TBI, or traumatic brain injury. It's a blow to the head that can disrupt brain function. Imagine the impact of explosions on the battlefield. These conditions are not just a problem for veterans. First responders, victims of violence, and accident survivors can all experience these invisible wounds. The impact is devastating. Relationships crumble. Careers are cut short. The will to live can dwindle. We need to do better for these brave individuals. They deserve our support and effective treatment options. The human spirit is resilient, but even the strongest among us need help to heal from these invisible wounds. We can't just slap a Band-Aid on these deep-seated wounds. We need to address the root causes, and that's where innovative therapies come in. Beyond Band-Aids. When traditional treatments fall short. Traditional treatments for PTSD, CPTSD, and TBI often fall short. Talk therapy can help, but it doesn't always get to the core of the trauma. Medications can numb the pain, but they come with side effects and don't offer lasting solutions. We're talking about rewiring the brain, not just masking the symptoms. Think about it. Trauma is stored in the body and mind. It's like a broken record, playing the same painful memories over and over. Traditional approaches often try to adjust the volume or change the song, but what if we could change the record entirely? That's what makes therapies like Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT so compelling. They offer a radical departure from conventional treatments. They don't just manage symptoms, they have the potential to heal the underlying trauma. People are searching for answers, for hope. They're tired of being stuck in the same cycle of pain and despair. They want their lives back. They want to be free from the grip of trauma, and they deserve a chance to heal. Ibogaine, the Great Reset Button. Now let's dive into the world of Ibogaine. This powerful medicine comes from the root bark of the African iboga shrub. It's been used for centuries in spiritual ceremonies and healing rituals. What makes Ibogaine so unique is its ability to interrupt addiction and promote profound introspection. Imagine hitting a reset button on your brain. That's what Ibogaine does. It literally resets neurotransmitters and helps break the cycle of addiction. But it goes beyond that. Ibogaine takes you on a deep inner journey. It forces you to confront your demons, your trauma, your deepest fears. Think of it like this. Your mind is like a computer. Over time, it gets bogged down with junk files, malware, and viruses. Ibogaine is like a system reboot, wiping out the bad stuff and giving you a clean slate. But it's not a magic bullet. It's intense. It's challenging. But for those who are ready to face their demons and break free from the shackles of addiction and trauma, Ibogaine can be a life-changing experience. 5-MeO-DMT, Ego Death and the Divine Spark. Now let's talk about 5-MeO-DMT, often referred to as the God molecule. This powerful psychedelic is found in the venom of the Sonoran desert toad and some plants. It's known for inducing a short but incredibly intense mystical experience. Imagine dissolving into the universe, becoming one with everything. That's the kind of profound experience 5-MeO-DMT can facilitate. It blasts open the doors of perception and allows for a complete ego dissolution. You confront the ultimate questions of existence, your place in the cosmos, the nature of reality itself. It's not about escaping reality, it's about experiencing a different level of reality, one that can be incredibly healing and transformative. It's about shattering the illusion of separation and tapping into a universal consciousness. Now I know this might sound intense, and it is, but under the right conditions, with the proper guidance and support, 5-MeO-DMT can be a powerful tool for spiritual healing and self-discovery. It can help people break free from the confines of their limiting beliefs and connect with something far greater than themselves. Section 5. The power of 2-Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT in harmony. So we've got Ibogaine, the reset button, and 5-MeO-DMT, the ego dissolver. What happens when you combine these two powerhouses? You get a synergistic effect that can be truly transformative for people struggling with PTSD, CPTSD, and TBI. Think about it. Ibogaine clears out the old programming, the trauma, the addictive patterns. Then 5-MeO-DMT comes in and allows for a profound spiritual experience, a reconnection with the self and the universe. It's like clearing the debris from a collapsed tunnel, then suddenly breaking through to the other side, bathed in light. This combination can help people process trauma, release emotional blockages, and experience a profound sense of peace and interconnectedness. It's not just about forgetting the pain, it's about integrating the experience into a new understanding of self. It's like taking a journey deep within yourself, facing your demons, and then emerging from the darkness stronger and more connected than ever before. This is the power of these medicines, used in a safe, controlled, and therapeutic setting. Section 6, From Battlefields to Healing Fields, Ibogaine and Veterans. We've talked about the potential of Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT, but what does the science say? At Mindscape, they've shown a 98% success rate, and the results are promising, particularly for veterans struggling with PTSD, CPTSD, and TBI. Studies have shown that Ibogaine can significantly reduce PTSD symptoms, including flashbacks, nightmares, and hypervigilance. It can also help alleviate depression and anxiety. Veterans are coming back from war zones with these invisible wounds, and they need help. And 5-MeO-DMT, it's shown incredible potential in treating depression, addiction, and end-of-life anxiety. Imagine giving our veterans a chance to heal from the horrors they've witnessed, to find peace after years of battling their inner demons. These plant medicines is beyond promising and offers promise where traditional treatments have continuously failed. At Mindscape Retreat, we help those in need with our dedicated on-site doctors, nurses, psychologists, and wellness coordinators. Section 7, Healing the Roots, Addiction as a Symptom. Now let's talk about addiction. It's often a symptom of deeper pain, a way to cope with trauma, PTSD, or CPTSD. Think of it as self-medicating to numb the pain. Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT can address both the addiction and the underlying trauma. Ibogaine interrupts the addiction cycle, giving people a chance to break free from the clutches of drugs and alcohol. But it also allows them to process the trauma that might have led to the addiction in the first place. 5-MeO-DMT can then enhance this healing process by facilitating a spiritual experience that helps people reconnect with themselves and find a sense of purpose beyond their addiction. It's about healing the whole person, not just treating the symptoms. We need to stop judging people struggling with addiction and start offering them compassionate, effective treatment options. Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT, used responsibly, could be game changers in the fight against addiction and its underlying causes. Section 8, Mindscape Retreat, a beacon of hope and transformation. This is where Mindscape Retreat comes in. We're not just a clinic, we're a sanctuary for healing and transformation. We believe in a holistic approach, combining the power of Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT with therapy, mindfulness, and spiritual practices. Our team of experienced professionals provides a safe and supportive environment for people to embark on this profound journey of healing. We're talking medical supervision, psychological support, and spiritual guidance every step of the way. We understand that healing is not a one-size-fits-all approach. We tailor our programs to meet individual needs, ensuring each person feels seen, heard, and supported. At Mindscape Retreat, we believe in empowering people to reclaim their lives from the grip of trauma, addiction, and mental health challenges. We're here to guide them towards a brighter, more fulfilling future. Section 9, Integration and Aftercare, the journey beyond the retreat. The healing journey doesn't end after the retreat. Integration is crucial. It's about taking the insights and breakthroughs from the Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT experiences and applying them to everyday life. At Mindscape, we provide ongoing support to help people integrate their experiences and navigate the challenges of re-entering the world. We offer therapy, group sessions, and resources to ensure continued healing and growth. It's like having a map and a compass after exploring uncharted territory. We're here to help people make sense of their journey and create a life filled with purpose, connection, and well-being. Our commitment to our clients extends far beyond their time at the retreat. We're invested in their long-term success and well-being. Section 10, the future of healing, embracing new possibilities. We're on the cusp of a psychedelic renaissance. The stigma surrounding these substances is slowly fading as more research emerges, highlighting their potential in treating mental health conditions. Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT are just two examples of the powerful tools we have at our disposal. We need to continue exploring these options, funding research, and challenging outdated beliefs that prevent people from accessing potentially life-saving treatments. Imagine a world where healing from trauma, addiction, and mental illness is within reach for everyone. A world where we embrace these powerful medicines as catalysts for personal growth and transformation. This is the future we're striving for at Mindscape Retreat, a future where hope, healing, and human potential know no limits. Section 11. A call to action, breaking the stigma, embracing hope. We can't stay silent any longer. We need to break the stigma surrounding mental health and addiction. We need to talk openly about these issues and explore every avenue for healing, including the responsible use of psychedelics like Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT. This is a call to action for researchers, policymakers, medical professionals, and everyday people to come together and demand better treatment options for those who are suffering. We need to support organizations like Mindscape Retreat that are on the front lines of this psychedelic renaissance. Together, we can create a world where healing is accessible to all, and no one is left behind in the shadows of trauma, addiction, or mental illness. It's time to embrace the power of these transformative medicines and unlock a brighter future for ourselves and generations to come.